So shooters and reloaders out there, Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the hot lead zone. We're at the range, and there's the Savage Anschutz all set up, ready to go. And the first thing we're going to do is to shoot some velocity test chronograph with a Browning BPR ammo. Also test to see if the ammo shoots okay. Okay, there's 5 rounds. We'll check the velocity readings. Okay, so we got 1427, 1402, 1360, 1391, 1476. That's quite a spread. High of 1476, low of 1360. Average of 1411. The spread is 116. Standard deviation of 43. That's not that good, but it shoots okay at 25 yards. About 25 yards looks like a 3/8 inch group. We'll go to 50. Now the Eley Target 22. We'll put 5 rounds through the chronograph.
The safety up. Safety. What was it? ¿Duele? ¿Duele o no? Ah, le metió 3. ¿Cómo que no?
Ya, lo pegué.
Dale.
Ahora va a ir.
So the Eley ammo, 1054, 1044, 1023, 1044, and 1069. A high of 1069, a low of 1023, average of 1046, spread of 46, standard deviation 16. So you see that ammo is a lot more consistent. We'll delete that string. There's the Eley group. 5 rounds went through there. That's no more than 3/8 of an inch. So we're shooting at 50 yards now. And this is the Eley Target 40 grain. Chronograph 1040, 1049, 1033, 1049, and 1034. High of 1073, low of 1033. Average 1046, spread of 40, standard deviation of 14. So it's good ammo, that Eley Target. Let's see what it did at 50 yards. That Eley 22 ammo, the Savage Anschutz likes it. And why wouldn't it? This bullet is .224 inches, and the groove diameter on the Savage Anschutz is .222. So it should like that ammo if it's loaded with good powder charges. And apparently that Eley is, because standard deviation of 14 is not bad. First of all, the shooters next to me are shooting 12 gauge shotgun, and they were putting holes in my target. So I've got some strange holes in my target caused by the 12 gauge. So what we did was went ahead and shot the Eley at 50 yards, and that's about a half-inch group counting the bad shot there. So now we're going to put 5 rounds of Winchester Super X through there just for the heck of it. Of course, this is ammo that we consider to be pretty good. Let's see how it goes on the chronograph.
Here is the school, here's my business number. This is my personal number. This is the school I work at.
Okay.
My personal number.
Okay, you should talk.
No, Alaska, don't worry.
Oh, Wally.
So this is the Winchester Super X. We're shooting at 50 yards, and the chrono is 1274, 1260, 1291, 1269, and 1283. High of 1291, low of... Now there's something wrong with that. I think what happened was the guy shooting the shotgun slugs next to me, the blast of the Magnum slugs actually got a reading there. So it throws everything off of there when it comes to everything else. But you get an idea of what the velocity is. Winchester shot a 1 1/4 inch group at 50 yards. Not real good, but good enough for hunting. So the Browning BPR rimfire 22 ammo shot that group at 50 yards. That's about 1.5 inches. And that's a little less than, that's about 1.25 inches, 5 shots. Browning BPR. And then I went ahead and adjusted the sights, and that's another 1.5 inch group. But you see, 3 of them would have hit the head of a rabbit easy. So the Browning BPR is good hunting ammo, hollow point at higher velocity, as you saw from the chronograph. So that's about what you expect with a high velocity ammo in 22 long rifle. Can't shoot as well as the Eley match that's at standard velocity. So shooters and reloaders, we're home now from the range. Got our Savage Anschutz all cleaned up, and it's all nice and ready to put back into the safe. Question is, what kind of conclusions do we have now about the ammo, the 22 ammo? Well, we have our Browning BPR performance rimfire, and it indeed gives us 1410, 1420 feet per second, which is right where the advertised figures are. So you're getting more velocity with a hollow point, great for hunting, and the accuracy is good enough at 50 yards where we can actually use that. So I didn't find any misfires or failures to fire. The feeding was perfect, even though this ammo has kind of a blunt tip on it. Has a kind of a flat nose where the hollow point is. Fed perfectly well. Doesn't mean it'll feed well in your gun, but this ammo will perform well in the field, about 1.25 inches at 50 yards, on par with the Winchester, and probably with the Mini-Mag CCIs also. This ammo is actually a little bit more uniform for the 100 pack plastic boxes. The CCI Mini-Mags, I really like those because they're a little bit more accurate, and the uniformity and consistency is really good with the CCI Mini-Mags. But I wouldn't hesitate to use these, and in fact the difference isn't that great. Now if you really want to hit something with one shot, and that's the whole idea of using the more expensive match ammo, Eley Target will let you hit targets with your first shot probably all the way out to 75 yards, and other conditions maybe a little bit farther than that. But this is standard velocity ammo, still very useful for hunting because it is actually what we would call transonic. It is not subsonic. It's a little bit too much feet per second for subsonic. But this is great ammo, and it's not that expensive. $8 for a box of 50. Shoots one whole groups at 50 yards. Bulk ammo. Bulk ammo is sometimes you look at it and you wonder, because if you look at the rounds in here, you'll find some where the bullets are actually a little bit off center. They're not even in alignment with the cartridge case. And some of them will have loose bullets, so you can actually turn them in the case. This kind of thing. When you shoot these, you'll get some that will be out of the group flyers because the powder charges don't have as much consistency as in higher priced ammo. This ammo was intended to open the box and dip your hand in there, grab a whole bunch, throw it in your shirt pocket, and the idea is you don't have to hit your target with the first shot, because if you miss it with the first shot, you can shoot a second shot, a third shot to get it. And this will work for short range hunting. It'll work for plinking and recreational use because, again, you miss your target with the first shot, get it with the second or third. That's bulk ammo. So it really comes down to, if you need to hit your target with the first shot, then you're going to have to spend a little more for the more expensive lines of ammo. But here's the thing. It's quite possible to buy very uniform ammo, but it won't perform well in your gun. And the reason why is because the bullet might be too small for the groove diameter of your barrel. Check to see that this is 1/1000 to 2/1000 bigger than your groove diameter. And if you got that, this ammo is going to do well for you because it is loaded very consistently. So, shooters, reloaders out there, happy 22 shooting to you. Bye for now.